Everybody, welcome back. I want to take some time to talk about multi-tier, multi-level, two-step. I don't know the best way to describe it, but welcome offers that require two tranches to complete. Most recently, we have the elevated offers on the Spark Cash Plus card and the Venture X for Business card, as well as the new elevated offers on the World of Hyatt Business card. And frankly, these offers are just bad. They're not bad in the sense of the points that they can provide, the value that they can provide, but they are, to me, marketing failures of the cards themselves. The biggest abuser of this is the World of Hyatt card, and to a much lesser extent, the Freedom cards and their current welcome offers. Just kind of big picture, the Capital One offers are up to 300,000 Capital One miles or $3,000 cash back on the business side. For businesses, that makes sense. On the personal side, the World of Hyatt card welcome offer has been, until they actually change it, will be disingenuous because it's 30,000 points on $3,000 to spend. That's fine. Then for $15,000 in spend for the first 6 months, you're not going to get the one times points. If you spend at Hyatt, you're not going to get 10 points per dollar. You're only going to get one extra point on all 1X categories, making it an okay catch-all, but still rough. And I even verified this with Anthony Venture last night. Spoke to him. Hey, are you getting an extra point on your 2 times categories? If you go out to a restaurant, are you getting 3 points per dollar? We saw that it wasn't happening. If you do $15,000 in plain spending on that card, no Hyatts, no sport, no gyms, no dining, no nothing, you'll maximize everything, right? You'll 30,000 points. You'll get your 35,000 points currently. And then you'll get your extra 30,000 points for 65,000 points on spending $15,000 in 6 months. And you'll also get your free night as well. But the wording on that welcome offer is always disingenuous because really it's a 50,000 point welcome offer right now and typically a 45,000 point welcome offer. It doesn't move the needle. It shouldn't move the needle. Now, even if you change the wording and change the marketing on it so that you also included that free night as part of things, if you spend the 15,000 in 6 months, that would make it slightly better, but not particularly. The other thing that would make that better, that would make this actually a semi-attractive offer, is if you just did, for the first 15,000 in spend, you get an extra point regardless of category. Now, your Hyatt stays are 10 times points, your dining is 3 times points. Chase and 3 times points go together like peanut butter and chocolate. Just do it. And then you 3 times points at gyms, 3 times points in commuting. You get where I'm coming from with the Hyatt card. Changing that would make it a little bit easier to swallow, but just making a flat welcome offer on that card and some different multipliers would be better. It would make the card better. Instead, you've got to do the math, and the math shows you that it's a 45 to 50,000 point offer being marketed as a 60 to 65,000 point offer when they should just do 60,000 points on 5,000 and spend in 3 months. Why is that so difficult, right? They're hiding a less than ideal card, and Chase does it with the Freedom cards, and Chase does it with their elevated offers on the Aeroplan cards and the Avios earning cards. Those are all, the Aeroplan card is a pretty great card. The Avio cards are okay, but pushing that spend and trying to lock folks into Chase shouldn't have to come with, oh, I want this elevated offer, but I have to give up either potential other offers or force spend onto a card that I don't necessarily want to force spend onto. I would probably just take the lower welcome offer and just go about things. That's just me. But the really egregious ones are the Freedom cards. I'll tell you why. Because currently, the Freedom cards offer 20,000 ultimate reward points on $500 to spend, and then elevated categories up to $12,000 in spend on gas and grocery for a year. Now, at first glance, this is great, but really, it's just hiding the fact that Chase refuses to do gas and grocery because they do these offers instead. They want you to think that Chase is putting your needs first by giving you this offer when they aren't. They are getting you to lock yourself into the card and lock yourself into the ecosystem, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind the Chase ecosystem at all. but they're they're convincing you, or trying to convince you, to convince yourself that putting all my grocery spend on this card will work. And yes, you can get you can get a Freedom Unlimited 1 month, and then 2 or 3 months later, you can get a Freedom Flex and extend that offer just a little bit. But why should you have to think of things on that level, right? 2-tier offers, these multi-tier offers where you get the first bonus relatively easily and then you get the second bonus attached on, with the exception of the 2 business cards I mentioned earlier, right? Typically those offers are meant to hide the weaknesses of the card and just to convince you to spend more on the card or lock yourself into the card or keep you focused on that while costing yourself significant opportunities for other cards, for other welcome offers. Because that sign-up offer on the World of Hyatt card, you could get, if you qualify for a business card, you could get 2 ink cards and spend the same $6,000 on each card and get 150,000 chase points, which could become 150,000 Hyatt points for the same spend that you're going to do, right? You could get a Ink Preferred card and get 100,000 points with the spend that you'd be doing. Now, yes, those are business cards. Folks feel a certain way. But you could also get the American Express Platinum card. $8,000 to spend within 6 months, and you'll get anywhere from 80 to 150,000 membership reward points, which you can use to transfer to Marriott or any other American Express for partner. To me, these 2-tier offers, these multi-tranche offers, do not help you. They are traps for the bank to keep you locked into those cards while you're chasing the second half of this welcome offer. And they just hide cards that could use improvements, because across the board, the World of Hyatt card could use better multipliers, could use a system like the World of Hyatt business card where you'll get 2 or 3 times points in your top earning categories for a quarter or for a month, like the Citi Custom Cash or the US Bank Cash Plus card, right? You could have a field of categories. Spend in those categories, and your top 2 spending categories could give you 3 times points. That would be a better card than what they're doing now. The Freedom cards, Freedom Unlimited should be a 2 plus X UR point earning card. Should be 2 to 2.5% flat. And you should get higher multiplier for mobile wallet. Maybe not on a $0 annual fee card, but that card should be 2%. Freedom Flex should copy the